गुड मॉर्निंग, वेलकम बैक टू संडे कनेक्ट। एक बार फिर से हम आपके साथ जुड़ गए हैं एक और इंटरेस्टिंग पर्सनालिटी को अपने साथ मेहमान के तौर पर लाकर। लेकिन उससे पहले मैं आपको याद दिला दूं कि हमारा इंस्टाग्राम हैंडल है, हमारा फेसबुक का पेज है, एक यूट्यूब का चैनल है, एंड इट वुड बी ग्रेट इफ ऑल ऑफ यू हु आर आवर मेंबर्स वुड गो एंड लाइक इट एंड फॉलो इट, बिकॉज यही एक तरीका है जिसके जरिए हम कुछ और लोगों से जुड़ सकते हैं, एंड वी कैन ब्रिंग मोर एंड मोर विमेन within our community and our sisterhood, and that's exactly what we want to do. Adventure Women India is almost a 1.5 lakh strong community. खैर, तो जैसे कि संडे कनेक्ट में हम हमेशा ही करते हैं, एक मेहमान आपके लिए लेकर आते हैं। आज हमारे साथ जुड़ गई हैं मेघना खन्ना। Well, she is a mother, she is an entrepreneur, she is a biker, and I don't know what all she is, because it seems when I start typing the titles I'm running out of space to write. So Meghna, आप क्या क्या करती हैं, एक बार एक लिस्ट बना के बता दीजिए।
Thanks Anjali, thank you for having me on your show. And ये list काफी endless होती है हमारे यहाँ, especially for I think women, right? That list is quite endless because हमारे ये भी होता है daughter, mother, entrepreneur. I've worked my whole adult life after doing my MBA. So these are all labels that we put, biker, all these things are labels that we put on ourselves, and we kind of, then we have to stand up to those labels, right? We have to do that. So there are many things that I've kind of done, and I hope to continue to do. And ये तो चलता रहेगा, बहुत सारी चीजें।
You tell me that these are all labels, and which is the truth, but these are also your achievements. You've done a lot.
I know.
सिर्फ एक सवाल जो कि क्योंकि because all of us are women here, and a lot of women want to do the same kind of things. कभी भी एक महिला होना, being a woman, और has been an impediment, कभी आपको इसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम हुई?
नहीं, जो आप कह रहे हो ना कि एक and I didn't mean to come across as हमारे यहाँ मॉडेस्टी होती है एक चीज ना, कि यार अपने बारे में तुम कैसे बोल सकते हो। So एक वो middle class upbringing भी है। My hair standing up on end just thinking about that the women who are brought up in this middle class households and who have so much to offer, but we also kind of hold ourselves back कि यार मेरी कौन सुनना चाहता है, मतलब मैंने क्या किया, सभी करते हैं यार, ऐसा क्या तुमने तीर मार लिया, बहुत अपने आप को बहुत समझते हो। These are the things that kind of come forward, when you try to speak about yourself in that sense, even to yourself, that voice becomes so loud that you've heard it from people that it becomes within yourself. So I just feel that yes, there has been a lot of achievements, and I think that many women who want to do these who want to get out there and achieve a few things in life, nothing should stop them. And बचपन से मेरी मतलब ये था, जो आप पूछते हो कि what was the impediments in being a woman, right? It was always a fight. मेरी हमेशा ही लड़ाई रहती थी, मेरे को लड़ाकी बुलाते थे मेरे बचपन में, मतलब I had to fight with my parents, with my cousins, with my my friends. It was never that we fitted in, I fitted in like घर खेलेंगे या डॉल्स के साथ खेलेंगे, वो भी करती थी मैं, ऐसा नहीं है, वो भी एक लेबल है कि तुम वो नहीं करती थी, तुम फुटबॉल खेलती थी, so then you became a tomboy. These are all things that we kind of move around, but definitely I had to fight कि मेरा भाई है, मतलब he's elder than me, he's 5 years older than me, and he used to go out and I used to be like, why am I not allowed? Because they're like, he's 18, you're 13, can you just calm down, वो तुम्हारे हर पार्टी में तुम्हें भी जाना है, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा types, so I had to really fight my way, and I was a bit of a rebel, and so that was me. Still is somewhere.
But what made you ride? मतलब यूजुअली यही होता है कि हम सब टू व्हीलर चलाना सीखते ही हैं, एंड इट्स अ ग्रेट फीलिंग, इट्स अ फ्रीडम दैट व्हेन वंस यू आर मोबाइल। आई थिंक हम लोग सब जब पहली बार कॉलेजेस में अपने बाइक्स पर घुसे, चाहे वो लूना रही हो या सनी रही हो या टीवीएस स्कूटी रही हो, it was a freedom that we really enjoyed. But what made you move towards a motorcycle?
100% that sense of freedom, जो अभी तो एकदम I can totally grasp that. क्या था कि मेरे फादर फाइटर पायलट थे इंडियन एयरफोर्स में, तो मैं जहाँ पे पली बड़ी थी वहाँ पे बहुत, मतलब there was I call it the best kind of noise pollution. मतलब वो जब जेट एयरक्राफ्ट जब तुम्हारे सिर के ऊपर से निकलता है ना, so then you just nobody can hear anything, everything has to become silent, सब चुप हो जाओ अभी 2 मिनट के लिए, अभी वो जहाज जा रहा है types. So but that was, so my father was a fighter pilot and for me it was like, मतलब और फिर हमने मतलब मोटरसाइकिल्स ऑलवेज लाइक एनफील्ड घूमती थी एयरफोर्स स्टेशन में, पायल पायल मतलब सब था, मोटर बाइक्स थी सबके पास, तब एक्चुअली मेरे फादर के पास स्कूटर था, तो मेरे को हमेशा लगता था कि ही इज नॉट दैट कूल, यू नो, स्कूटर बजाज ठीक है, यू नो व्हाटएवर, बट I kind of really bullied him into teaching me how to ride because I was like मुझे तो सीखना है, तो एक वो स्कूटर से सीखा था मैंने. I was just about 12 years old when I started learning how to ride the scooter and it was just very much bullying. And आजकल तो मैं सोच भी नहीं सकती, my son is 11 years old कि मैं उसको कभी स्कूटर या मोटरसाइकिल पे बाहर रोड पे छोड़ दूं, like it never happened, you know, but there was nobody on the streets, it was very very, you know, quiet lanes and there was nobody in that airforce station. तो ऐसे मैंने भी बहुत बुली करके मैंने सीख लिया उसके बाद. And उसके बाद it was like I said, my brother was older than me and he would have friends who were older than him. So somehow it happened that as a 13-year-old, I was riding motorcycles from my brother's friends and, you know, riding them back home. Kabhi club ka chale gaye unhone.
And which bike was that?
So then it was the Yamaha, there was the KB, there was all the 100 cc's, you know, that I had kind of, whatever I could get my hands on, I was like, चलेंगे, यू नो. स्कूटर भी ऐसा था कि वो बरेली में हम लोग पोस्टेड थे और मेरा भाई को भेजा जाता था. माय मदर यूज्ड टू बी लाइक तुम जाके जरा ब्रेड लेकर आओ. एंड मेरा भाई ना, इतनी ठंडी होती थी दिसंबर में, जैसे हाउ यू आर सेइंग इन दिल्ली आल्सो ना, तो वो सामने बिठा के बोलता था तू यू वांट टू राइड द स्कूटर, यू वांट टू राइड द स्कूटर. सो ऐसा सामने मुझे बिठा के मेरे पीछे छुप कर और हम लोग ब्रेड लेने जाते थे. सो दैट वाज वेयर इट जस्ट काइंड ऑफ स्टार्टेड, यू नो, फॉर मी. एंड बड़ा मजेदार मतलब जर्नी, जो हम कुछ था नहीं अपने पास, बट जो भी था वो चला लेते हैं सब कुछ. किसी की भी बाइक ले लो या दे दो या थोड़े दिन के लिए दे दो.
Right, I remember because I used to drive a scooter to school.
Yeah.
And you know, लेकिन कैंट के अंदर बड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स भी ये भी होती थी कि बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट होते थे, तो आपको हेलमेट भी पहनना है और छोटे भी नहीं लगना चाहिए, यू नो. एंड पेरेंट्स आल्सो ऑफ कोर्स आर केयरफुल क्योंकि आपकी एज कम होती है उस टाइम पे.
मैं तो चोरी करके, मैं तो फादर की चोरी करके लेके जाती थी. वो दोपहर में सोते थे तो मैं स्कूटर निकाल के लेके चले जाती थी.
So we are also showing a picture here of you and your biker friends, I'm assuming. And so because you were one of the first, मेरे ख्याल से आपको इसलिए बहुत spotlight भी मिला होगा.
एक वो हो जाता ना कि एक स्टोरी, जैसे आपने बोला, like, you know, just to share with fellow women, you know, that there's an opportunity, there is a chance, you know. This photo is actually, if you have the next one, that this is just the photo that they've used to, the one on top, right, that's me. So
Okay.
but the chance that you can actually do this, when this the motorcycle trip that we talk about, this biking trip that finally emerged as in 2005, जब मैं रॉयल एनफील्ड के जो ये पहला जो ट्रिप हुआ था, ये हिमालयन ओडेसी करके 2005 में हुआ था, जुलाई में, एंड जुलाई अगस्त. एंड आई रिमेंबर दैट वन ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स हु आई हैड मेट इन फ्रॉम रॉयल एनफील्ड, वो मेरी दुकान में आए हुए थे एंड ही वाज लाइक, यू नो, कि ये बाइक ट्रिप हो रहा है और तुझे आना चाहिए, यू शुड कम फॉर दिस. एंड मैंने बोला, यार ओके, आर देयर एनी अदर वुमेन हु हैव साइंड अप फॉर दिस बाइक ट्रिप? And he says, as of now, there's nobody. I'm like, how many men are there? He's like, as of now, some 30 men are there. And I'm just like, oh my God, such strong conditioning कि यार मुझे एक और बंदी दे दे. You know, एक और, like, just get me one more woman who will come on this trip and I will be happy to join. So eventually he called me back. I think it was about a week, 10 days before this trip was to go out, saying that, you know, we have this Australian woman who signed up. And so eventually it was 2 women and about 40 men on this first Himalayan Odyssey that Royal Enfield organized, and they've been doing it every year consistently. In fact, a few years ago they had one specially for women, which is like so nice to see, you know, so good to see that there has been that kind of emergence of women riding. So back in the day it was only 2 of us, Rose and myself. Yeah.
Okay. अब थोड़ा बहुत टेक्निकलिटीज की भी बात करते हैं. जब आप बाइक राइड करते हैं, so you know, a lot of women might want to try something like this. Now there are of course no schools to teach you this, so then how do you learn it?
So in fact, I have started, because over the years, you know, Anjali, I have taught my friends, my cousins, my nephews. my male friends to, I mean, all this has happened over the years that I have taught people how to ride motorcycles. So in fact, in Bangalore, I do one-on-one classes for women who want to ride.
Oh, that's
And
great.
they come to me. Yeah, they come to me. This is like, these are women who call me and say, I've been wanting to do this for so long. मतलब मुझे मैं 20 साल से मुझे मन है. I'm 40 years old. I want to do this. This is my birthday gift to myself. So there's all of this, and now I'm happy to say that there are schools that were not very organized. It's not like the motorcycling school, but there are bunches of people who have taken it upon themselves to teach women how to ride. And there are so many women, like I say again and again, so many women who are coming out and want to learn. So they're doing these weekend courses. There are a few things in different cities. So if you search for it, you will be able to get it. There are people doing it in Bombay, in Gurgaon. ऐसा चल रहा है. तो it's interesting. मेरा ज़्यादा है one-on-one, because I don't want to do like this. It's like weekly women come to me, like say twice a week or once a week, and they just need that. इतना डर बैठा होता ना कि इतनी 180 kg की मोटरसाइकिल है. How will I hold it up? How will I balance it? So these are fears that it just takes a little bit to get over. Sometimes women come to me, they don't know how to put the helmet, but they want to learn how to ride a bike, which I find really amazing. I'm just like, साइकिल नहीं चलाई, लेकिन हमें मोटरसाइकिल चलाना सीखना है. चलो करेंगे हम, साथ में करेंगे. That's really, I love it.
So I am trying to, download some of your. The only problem is we can't use JPEGs. So, we have to convert them into PDF. So I've not been able to use that. So I'd like to apologize. I'm not able to use so many of the pictures that you had sent to us.
I didn't realize that. Okay. Sure.
No, even, these technical things that's why they're just slightly complicated. Anyway, I'm still trying. But meanwhile, जो लोग शुरुआत करना चाह रहे हैं, women who want to ride. Now, what is the best bike that you would suggest is for them? Because obviously शुरू में ही आप कोई ऐसी expensive सी massive सी bike खरीद के नहीं लाएंगे. आप क्या कहेंगे, कहाँ से शुरुआत करें और कहाँ से आगे बढ़ें?
जो हाथ पे मिलता है बैठ जाओ और चल पड़ो. Like, there is no, see, we can't be waiting for that perfect situation to be happy, that moment. That it's an opportunity. See, I mean, for me, it's you are a sum total of your experiences. So you really want to experience something, just take it, man. Just get on it and just ले लो. किसी की भी दोस्त की हो, किसी की भी हो. मतलब beg, borrow, steal, I would say. And feel how you feel with it. Because the interesting part here is that, again, like, कि कोई बंदी जो मोटरसाइकिल चलाती है वो कूल है और जो नहीं चलाती है वो कूल नहीं. मतलब ये सब, this is the like we speak about the freedom, okay, the freedom that is associated with being on a motorcycle. And the second thing is that एक वो मजबूरी होती है. मेरी दोस्त है जोधपुर में, जो इसके फादर गुजर गए, आर्मी में थे, and she's like, घर पे मोटरसाइकिल थी, माँ थी, बहन थी, छोटा भाई था. मतलब I had no option but to learn how to ride that motorcycle and get on with my life and be able to move around. It's about the freedom, and it's also about the independence that comes with, yeah, this is a good one. It also is the independence that comes with that. So shuru karo jo hai, and if you would think about the perfect motorcycle, that perfect motorcycle is for yourself. You have to find that your own perfect motorcycle. I've had great love for this brand of Enfield. For me, but wo bachpan ki ek wo, yeah, this one. This is the road. This, you can see that it says that, inconvenience regretted. Surfacing planned in 2005, 2006. Matlab, there was no surface on the road. इतने बड़े बड़े पत्थर होते थे. And, you just kind of rode around it and over it and figured out on the way. Yeah.
But what all kind of bikes have you driven? And are there differences in the bikes? Like we can see in physical appearance, ये different है.
Yes. This is a dirt bike. जैसे there are cruisers, there are dirt bikes. There is like there are big speed bikes. So this is my motorcycle. That's my daughter. She was just less than a year old, and so. But a lot of different motorcycles are there. So you really need to figure out what is your speed, what is your take on speed. So I'm not a big speed biker. I am a cruiser. I love riding in dirt. I love it. जहाँ पे road ना हो उधर ज़्यादा मजा आता है मुझे. कि जहाँ पे tarmac है तो उधर बड़ा boring हो जाता है. Like, we don't want to do that. But Enfield has come out with like a woman, I think it's catering to women. It's called the Meteor. It's a very low motorcycle. And it depends, right? अगर तुम जैसे independently अपना scooter चला रहे हो, and that is also fine because you are an independent woman. I think that needs top, clearance. And post that, then it is how you have fun. आपको मजा आ रहा है मोटरसाइकिल चलाने में, तो आप definitely,